Hi everyone, I am Catherine Katipay, second year BSc-2. I'm here to discuss every part of analog camera and digital camera. Lens. Lens is what focuses light from what you see through the viewfinder into a tiny. If you remove the lens from your camera, the only kind of image you can produce is white light. Second is focusing ring. This is a section of the lens that rotates to allow the photographer to focus the image. The f-stop refers to the aperture opening of the lens through which light can pass to the sensor or film. By looking at the current f-stop listed, you can quickly get an idea of how much light you are allowing in and how much depth of field you will have in your image. Rewind lever. It enables the exposed film inside the camera to be moved back into its canister before being taken out for processing. Hot shoe. A hot shoe is mounting point on the top of a camera to attach a flash unit and other compatible accessories. It takes the form of an angled metal bracket surrounding a metal contact point which completes an electrical connection between camera and accessories. Shutter. A shutter is a device that allows light to pass for a determined period, exposing photographic film or a photosensitive digital sensor to light in order to capture a permanent image of a scene. Film advance. Film advance used to rotate the film inside the camera in order to take a new picture. Film speed dial. Film speed dial indicates the speed or sensitivity of the film you are using. Shutter speed indicator. The shutter speed provides the selection of shutter speeds and indicates the timing of the shutter open and closes. Camera box. Camera box is a device that attaches to the back of a camera in a place of the traditional negative film holder and contains an electronic image sensor. This lets cameras that were designed to use film take digital photographs. Viewfinder. Viewfinder camera component that shows the photographer the area of the subject that will be included in the photograph. Film compartment. The film compartment is located inside the camera. You will have to open the back cover to access this compartment. It houses the unused roll of film inside it. Rewind button. Rewind button press to release your roll of film before rewinding the film back into the canister. Take-up spool. Also known the take-up spool, this is the empty spool on a film camera that takes up the film after being exposed to light. Self-timer lamp. The self-timer is also used to reduce camera shake when taking photographs in low light or with long lenses. Hot shoe. A hot shoe is a mounting point on the top of camera to attach a flash, antenna, and other compatible accessories. It takes the form of an angled metal bracket surrounding a metal contact point which completes an electrical connection between camera and accessory. Mirror. The mirror is used to allow the photographer to see the image through the viewfinder. X-Sync socket. X-Sync is a photography term that describes the fastest shutter speed at which the whole imaging sensor in a camera can be exposed to light entering through the lens at once. Lens information contact. When the lens is attached to a camera, the pins make contact with electronic contacts inside the camera body. These contacts allow power and data to flow between the camera body and the lens. Lens unlock button. Lens release button. Press this button to unlock the lens mount and detach the lens by rotating it. You don't need to press it when mounting a lens. Lens mount index. The lens mount index is a mark on the lens mount that helps you to attach the lens securely to the camera body. Built-in flash. Built-in flashes generally have a maximum flash to subject distance that's limited to 1 to 3 meters at ISO 100. Diopter adjustment. The diopter adjustment allows you to customize the viewfinder so that you can see a clear, focused image inside the viewfinder without using eyeglasses or contact lenses to correct your vision. Viewfinder. The viewfinder is the device you look through when taking a picture. It shows you what is in your frame alongside your setting and other helpful information. LCD panel. Liquid crystal display is the display technology used to create the screen embedded in the back of nearly in all digital cameras. Self-timer. Self-timer is the display in the monitor shows the number of seconds remaining until the timer is released. Card access lamp. Card access lamp is a lamp indicates the wireless connection status. The lamp appears blinking when there is data transmission between the camera and the memory card. Monitor. Monitors are used to display and view camera images. Terminal cover. Terminal covers greatly reduce the chances of accidentally short-circuiting battery terminal to each other. They also help protect battery terminals from corrosion causing contaminants and keep the engine by looking spiffy. USB or video terminal. These terminals allows you to connect the camera to a television set by using the supplied video cable. DC input terminal. These input terminals allow the photographer to change the distortion characteristic of the lens, so the look of the out-of-focus elements in the foreground or background can be changed to produce more pleasing photos, particularly portraits. Cable switch terminal. It's a useful device when you want to fire the shutter but not want to touch the camera, thus avoiding any vibration caused by pressing the shutter. Tripod socket. The socket encloses the rotating ball and also contains the controls for looking the ball. The socket has a slot on the side to allow the camera to be rotated the portrait orientation. Battery cover. The main purpose of this part of the camera is to protect the battery compartment. The cover shields the battery from dust or other debris. Last, the battery grip. A battery grip is a device that attaches to the bottom of your camera and features a secondary shutter release and mode wheel. Battery grips make your camera not only more comfortable to hold but return those key controls to the location where your motor memory expects to find them.